Joining us now here on GCR, this gentleman, I have really appreciative of something that he did earlier this year. I think you guys know how significant Show Your Soft Side and BARCS have been to me over the years. You know, I'm the MC for Project Runway and Softy Homecoming. And we've got a couple of rescues in our house, and so it warmed my heart to see that this man made some time to get over to BARCS and make a significant donation. It's a pleasure for the first time for us to welcome into the program Orioles first baseman Pete Alonso, who's with us now here on GCR. Pete, it's Glenn. It's great to meet you, man. Thank you so much for taking the time for us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. No, again, also BARCS is just such a great organization, and that was one of the organizations that was highly recommended to us. Like once we got familiar with the area, because for us, my wife and I, we really want to kind of make a tremendous impact. Obviously, for me, and her, like we just love giving back to the people who support us. So. It was a no-brainer.
Now, dude, what is it about BARCS or what it is about animals, right? Like, what's your story with why this is in particular something that you wanted to pursue?
Well, I mean, first of all, I mean, we have two dogs. Like, we're just animal lovers. Like, my wife and I, like, we grew up with animals like in the house, and they're not just pets. They're members of the family. And it's really like having that bond and special relationship is truly, I think for me, like it's beyond special, and to be able to kind of provide like a safe haven, or like funds for kind of like a safe haven for animals, and just spreading the message where it's like, hey, like for the shelters, and getting people like, hey, adopt, because these are some beautiful souls just waiting to find a home, and just be loved. It's just really just a tremendous thing. The facility over there is
It's
beyond. The
amazing.
staff is
Yeah.
is just is just as incredible. So I mean, again, like beyond easy to donate and support.
That's awesome, Pete. Tell me about your dogs, though. I need to know about them. What are the names? What kind of
Yeah.
dogs?
So they're both of them are rescues. But so Brody and Apollo, they're one's like a French bulldog, Boston Terrier mix, and then we have a Boston Terrier.
Man.
Because they're small dogs, obviously. So like because we travel a lot during the baseball season, super easy to kind of like travel with, and because if we were traveling with like two Great Danes, that'd
That
be
would be impossible. Let's be honest about
yeah.
that. That wouldn't work. Wait, when you say traveling with, are you actually bringing them on the road with you, or you just mean like from Tampa or from where you're living back to Baltimore?
Yeah, Tampa to
Okay.
Baltimore,
Okay.
and then I mean, because we in the minor leagues, my wife, well, she drove to almost every single minor league city, and we had Brody
Now
with us
that's
then.
cool.
Yeah, so it was, and then now Apollo's a big league dog, so he gets to enjoy not doing the car rides and in the minor league life. So it's but we love our pups. You know, like for us, it's like we got them out of some tough situations. So it's for us, it's like to be able to give them like just such a happy life. It just really it's just really super fulfilling, and then also too like they're the best.
That's awesome, man. Good on you and your wife, first of all, for doing that. And then, two, I'm happy for your dogs that they found a home like this and a forever home and some love like that. That is incredible. I think now is an appropriate time to point out next Wednesday is the next Bark at the Park at
Oh
Camden
yeah.
Yards as the Orioles take on the Rays. Have you brought the dogs to a Bark in the Park yet? Is that something
Nope.
that might happen?
No.
No? Too much?
No. Yeah. Our dogs like they're very they're very excitable.
Yeah.
So I don't. Again, two little rascals running around. Like I mean, it'll be quite a handful for my wife. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So I again,
Now
they're
wait a
more of
second, but
like
hang on. You're Pete Alonso. We can't get the dogs the VIP treatment at the ballpark that night. Like we can't get maybe somebody who's willing to help out a little bit and taking care of
no,
them.
no. They're I love my boys, but they'd be a little mischievous, and
I I don't
I
know,
just
man. I feel like
I,
there's probably a lot of people in this city that would volunteer to help out.
I appreciate. No, it's very kind, but
Yeah.
they would they'd figure out. I don't know. I'm afraid that one of them would like be on the field or something like that, like in the middle of the game. So just gonna
Now wait a
just
second. I'm not opposed to this either. We've seen some teams over the years do like the bat dog bit.
oh
I
yeah.
I would be in favor of, and I think the Nationals might have done like an official team dog recently. I feel like, and I know Jackson maybe would try to claim it for Coconut, but like I feel like we could use maybe an official team dog at this point. We gotta change
Yeah.
up the mojo a little bit right now.
I mean, I'm all for like dogs in the my. I'm all for dogs in the clubhouse, like
Okay.
that, just to turn the mood around. All for dogs in the clubhouse, but like obviously within reason. But yeah, my boys in the yeah, my boys
It's
with
too
my
much.
wife and son in the stands. That's
It's
probably
too
a
much.
that's probably a no go.
Bark at the Park night is next Wednesday as the Orioles take on the Rays at 6:35, and you can get your tickets for that. Bring the dog out. Pete Alonso is with us on GCR. Pete, I recognize part of what you're talking about and getting connected with Barks. I could feel that when you got to Baltimore, this is your home now, right? Like this is the place, this is the city, the franchise that wanted you. How much of that was like, I want to establish this connection with this city. I want them to know that I'm not just here, as an outsider popping in to play baseball and
Mhm.
leave. That it means something to you to really try to be a part of this community.
100%. Like like I said before, my wife and I are beyond gracious for like the support of the Orioles and just everybody, not just in Baltimore, but every O's fan. I just again, we are beyond thrilled to be here, and we just want to give back. I mean, for me, like obviously, I want to play as well as I can, help the team win all the games, as much games as possible, go to the playoffs and win a championship, but also too like the impact that us as a family that we want to leave is not just with baseball. We want to like kind of entrench and involve ourselves in the community and kind of like show appreciation for all aspects, not just for the not just appreciate the baseball stuff, but just everything that Baltimore has to offer. And just kind of like our first little initiative, we just wanted to do that because BARCS is kind of seems to be a pillar here, and they just do such great work. So
It's special.
again, super easy to choose them and get behind their mission, especially after touring their facility and meeting the staff there.
Pete, can I ask, because I feel like the dumb guy take that a lot of people have had has been, in the times of the season when you have struggled, there's been like hey, maybe he's pressing because he's in a new place, right? Like maybe he so badly wants to perform for the new. Do you feel, is any of that real? Does that, like, is that just us dumb guys on the internet that say stuff because they put a microphone in front of us and so we have to say something, or is there anything to that?
No, well, I will say the want and desire to play well is obviously there, and you can definitely overcook things because if you want, like, just because you want something and you're trying, yeah, you can want something too much, or you can try or work too hard, and then or you can, yeah, of course you can overcook things, but also too, baseball is a game of failure. It's can be really difficult and frustrating sometimes. And also, hey, it's a round ball and a round bat, and I'm trying to hit it squarely. Um, so yeah, I mean,
When you say it
again,
like
there's
that, right? Like, it's so simple.
yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, for me, like again, I just I I'm just so tickled pink to be here and represent this city and this organization. And for me, like I want to play as hard as I can every day. I want to work as hard as I and diligently as I possibly can, and um, like do whatever I can to help this team win. Like I am willing to go to the ends of the earth. I'm willing to do whatever to to bring this team and this city success.
What is the line when you guys, clearly the easiest thing to say is this isn't the situation that you want to be in right now, right? And the stretch you've gone through. What is the
Hmm.
line between, as you just pointed out, hey, it's baseball. This happens. We got to just keep playing, and Like the old school thought is you go and throw some bats around. You try to fight. You're the veteran and got to get everybody fired up. Like, what is the line between not panicking, staying the course, and maybe at some point we do need to try mixing things up, doing things differently? How do you measure that?
Honestly, like I think that one of the truest things that was of little nuggets of information that someone bestowed upon me. One of my teammates a while ago, Danny Vogelback, he said it takes a really long time to have a good season. So basically, in baseball, even though yes, it is a game of failure, it's a team sport. In order to win a game, you need to play well offensively, defensively, and run the bases better than the other team that night. And you have 162 opportunities to do that. So not everything aligns perfectly from night to night. So it's when downtimes happen, you need to double and triple down on doing quality work and doing stuff where it's like, even though results aren't guaranteed, you need to honestly we need to identify and really double triple down on the fundamentals and really just trust and believe that the compounding of doing good quality work over the course of time will pay off.
Do
And
you
trusting in each other, trusting in this, because the where teams and individuals can get into trouble is flinching. If you flinch and then you start chasing your tail around, that's when the wheels start spinning. That's not good. And then you can't ever get it back on track because you're just in the dark searching.
do the young guys on the team, do you sense that they know that, or do you have to go talk to them? Again, as a guy who's been around and has seen a lot of things in this sport, do you, when you go through a stretch like this, or obviously the one on Wednesday was incredibly difficult, right? Like, do you have to go talk to them about that? How is the group handling that disappointment?
I think we've been doing such a great job, like collectively as a group. Like the one desire, work ethic is obviously there. Like for us, like the talent jumps off the page, so it's just a matter about like connecting the dots. And I think we have the ability to do that. And I think like with experience, there's a lot of newness, even though there's a lot of familiar faces. Like we have a whole new staff, and then there's a lot of from a coaching personnel. We have also a lot of new player personnel as well. So again, I think like for us, like yeah, it's time for us to turn the page and kind of start connecting dots. Like it's not a bad time for it, and I'm very hopeful. I'm very hopeful for it because I believe in this group. Like I think this group can do a lot of special things, and I think the hype and talent I think are there, and it's just we just need to execute on the field and connect the dots.
Can I ask you what your rules are for stealing bases? Because that has become an electric part of the Pete Alonso experience, is the idea that, like, oh, yeah, you're going to steal a base from time to time, too. What are your rules? Do you have to catch the pitcher napping and not expecting it? Like, what is the thought process for when you're willing to take off and remind everybody, hey, you need to throw over and check on me, too?
Be safe.
I mean, is it okay? Hang on a second. Do you, because we all see like the video of like you guys looking at the screens ahead of time? Are you taking, like, as a base runner? Are you aware of everybody's the same way that maybe I'm trying to think of a speedier guy? Boy, I can't even think of a good example of this off the top of my head. But are you aware of everybody's time to the plate? Despite the fact that we don't expect you to be taken off like that, are you still aware of all of it every time you're on base?
Well, I think it's like case by case,
Okay.
case by case, and honestly, you got to take what the game gives you. So, for me, I just want to be able to capitalize on opportunities. It's no different than like studying a pitcher for what he's going to throw you. So, it's the same thing with like tendencies on what he does, like when he's got guys on. So, I think that that's the thing where if you kind of watch video and study tendencies. Because again, I don't even think like times are kind of obsolete now because catchers are so dang good. So a lot of it is like just like understanding tells.
Are you the type, like, because we don't see the big over the top, but like when you steal a base, inside of you, is there almost as much joy as when you hit a home run?
No, hitting homers, there's nothing
Right.
better. But I mean,
Yeah.
stealing. But I mean, come on, that's.
That's
I mean,
you're doing
stealing
something.
bases rocks.
Yeah.
But honestly, like it's for me, it's like when I steal a bag, I'm like, okay, I want to be able to get in scoring position for my teammate here, or okay, how can I take away the double play? How can I get in scoring position here? So I think that's for me. I'm just playing the game.
For me, I feel like it's almost like a nobody expects it type of thing, right? That there's almost like a sly, yeah, you forgot about me. Like I feel like that would be the part that would give me joy if I were Pete Alonso to be able to go back and say like, yeah, you didn't respect me nearly enough, and I'm glad I got to prove you wrong in that moment.
No, again, it feels great. Don't get me
All
wrong.
right,
Like
all
it
right,
feels great to swipe it back.
all
Like I'm,
right,
I'm not saying it doesn't,
all
but I mean,
right. What
um,
What's the hardest you've ever hit a baseball in your life, Pete?
uh, on
Yeah.
recorded a major league game, I think it was like 118 and a half.
Jesus. Jesus. Do you know? Okay, the difference from 100 to 118. Do you know, or is it like when you hit it well, you hit it well? Whether it's 105 or 109, it really doesn't make any difference.
No, you can tell.
All
You
right.
absolutely you can tell.
All right.
Um, yeah, but honestly, it's funny because some of the hardest balls that I'll ever hit will never be recorded because they're all either in BP or in the
Sure.
cage.
That's fair. But don't you have tracker on that now?
I mean, sometimes, but no, it's funny because like, I talk about like, I got a couple buddy like me and like I'll name drop
Yeah.
Harrison Bader. He's like, do you know how many swings we've taken in life that no one will ever see, but we just
Those are the best.
swung,
Yeah, right? Like
and then like it's just like, and those were, and honestly, those the ones that people never see are a lot of times going to be the best ones.
All right, two that I got to get because I know we got to let you go because there's supposed to be a baseball game tonight, and I know you got to get ready for that.
Yes.
The sledgehammer. I just read the story this week. This is wild to me. How did this come about? And what is it? What is the benefit of the sledgehammer?
I honestly like it. I started swinging it in the off season, like hitting balls off the tee with it, and doing front toss, like actually like hitting with it because I was kind of in like coming off a bad or like a bad year or like my worst year in the big leagues after 2024, and I was willing to kind of like try anything to kind of like okay, what's like a good drill, and I'm like, oh, I really like this, and just swinging the sledgehammer puts. I feel like for me, it puts my body in a really good position because obviously you have to use your whole body to swing the hammer because it's heavy. And if you don't use your whole body, or if something's like out of sequence, like it won't feel right. So the whole point is like, okay, how can I use my body to make this thing weightless and feel like a regular bat?
That's wild. Did that take a while? How long did it take for that to feel normal?
Like if you swing it right, it feels like almost normal.
Okay, all right. It's just like that's wild, man. That's really wild. The bobblehead. We saw it today. How you feeling about it? I know you've. This is not new to you, but what did you think?
Uh, you know what? I honestly they killed it.
It's cool. It's a cool concept, right? Like you don't normally see this at the end of the home run swing. Like I dig this. This is a really cool concept. Did you have any input on it?
No, I didn't.
They just showed it to you and said, "This is what it looks like." I dig
Yeah,
it,
sure.
man. I think it looks great. Is that a Shane Boz hat, by the way, that you're wearing?
That's right. It is.
Okay, what's the story on this hat?
Um, honestly, he wore this same exact hat. Obviously, it's a different one, but he wore this same color hat in spring training. I'm like, dude, I want one. And like, he's like, oh, I got one. I got some in different colors. I'm
That's
like,
cool.
no, I need the lemonade hat.
Oh man,
Uh, so he had like a black one, an orange one. I'm like, nah, dude, I need the lemonade, bro. I need the lemonade Vaz hat. So he's like, all right. And then all the boys are wearing them. He got a new shipment of hats in Vaz Inc.
I love it.
Limited edition.
I love it. That's dope. And then give me one superstition that we should know about Pete Alonso. One. I've got to do this every game day when I'm not being hassled by the guys on Glenn Clark Radio.
I mean, I had a really good series in Tampa wearing one of my old high school BP shirts like pregame. So I'm gonna wear like when I'm doing my cage stuff and pregame stuff, I'll be wearing my high school BP shirt.
Was it something that you picked up when you were back home? Like you just ran? You
Yeah,
got?
it's like oh, this is my closet. I'm
Love
like
it.
oh yeah, I'll
I
represent. Yeah,
love
I'll
it.
represent the local high school.
I
Like
love it, man.
shout out Plant High, shout out Dennis Braun, shout out yeah. So it's like I was like yeah, I'll wear this. I'll wear this pregame just to just be like yeah, but like yeah, I mean I raked in them, and I'm gonna.
Keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. Don't mess
Yeah, I'll
with
wear it
it.
pregame. Yeah, for
I
sure.
dig that. Pete Alonso, I can't thank you enough for what you and your wife are doing for Barks. That means a lot to a lot of people, man.
For sure.
For you to arrive here and to make a commitment to that, that's significant, brother. Thank you for that. May there
No
be
doubt.
nothing but good times ahead for you and the boys. Appreciate you hopping on and taking the time for us.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much. And as everyone says around here, goes.
Love that. Oh, that is money. Thank you,
Have
Pete.
a good one.
Thanks, brother. Pete Alonso. That's a sign off, man.